You know, hospitals are not fun places to be, period. And for some children and their families, stays can last days, weeks, or months. But a local branch of a national organization called Once Upon a Room makes those longer hospital stays a little bit better and brighter for those littles. They're celebrating a milestone. We've got Stephanie Trexler here. She is a local founder and the chapter lead. Stephanie, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. So let's talk about your milestone. This is a big deal.
Yeah, 100 rooms.
Okay.
Officially decorated our 100th room.
Okay, so let's talk about what this means when you go in and you decorate a room. These are families who are staying in our local hospitals for kind of a long time, and you just make them brighter.
Exactly. So we decorate rooms at Hound of Voss and Mary Free Bed. And so we go in and we work with the staff, and they let us know the theme, whatever the child's likes are. So for Sweet Stella, we did a unicorn room.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and so we get to pick bedding, wall decor, window decals, and as well as a bunch of toys and activities.
I love that. So let's talk about how you got involved in this. You know, I think a lot of times it might be a family who's been in the hospital or had this, but this is kind of happenstance. You just took this and started running with it.
Yeah, I had, you know, close people that had been in the hospital. I saw another friend that had her room decorated by Once Upon a Room down in Dallas, and I thought, wow, I want to get involved in that in Grand Rapids. We need that here. And so we started the chapter and been hitting the ground running.
Yeah, and how does it operate? This is completely volunteer run. Every single one of you are pretty much moms volunteering your time.
Yeah, we're all working moms. This is our full-time, well, not a full-time, so volunteering, 100% volunteer run, and yeah.
Okay, so talk about how you go about it, what it's like for you guys to go in. I mean, you kind of have to do this quickly. You go in and kind of flip the room, really, and then surprise these kids. Let's talk about what it's like to see these reveals and what it's like to be a part of this.
Yeah, so we always love surprising the child. So we work around, you know, their therapy schedules and go in, completely flip the room around. We try and be really quick, us and our team, in and out in 20 minutes.
Wow.
And then we're able to do the big reveal with them and their families.
So amazing. And you know, talk about what you see, the reactions you get from the kids and the families. And you're also there taking care of the staff. You guys bring in treats. You help support all of the work that they're doing as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. The reveals are obviously my favorite part, but so it's so awesome seeing the child, but also the family, the parent, you know, the other fellow moms who sometimes are, you know, sleeping in the hospital with these sweet kids. So it's just so rewarding and makes me very grateful for my kiddos' health.
Absolutely, right. Yeah. It puts things into perspective.
Absolutely, yeah.
And there are lots of ways that we can all help you with this mission. Obviously, you know, if somebody wants to come volunteer, what a fun thing to do. But you're always taking donations, you got groups, ways people can give back.
Absolutely, yeah. So our volunteer applications are online, so the best way is to just follow our newsletter, subscribe, and we'll send all the volunteer information out there. And then, yeah, we're 100% volunteer run and count on the community to make this happen. So anyone is welcome to sponsor a room. Go ahead and send us an email and we'll get everybody dialed in.
Perfect. So talk about what it's like to sponsor a room. What's the cost and how does that happen?
Yeah, so each room costs us $350 to come in and decorate for these kiddos. Yeah. So any businesses, groups, we had a Girl Scout troop sponsor a room this year, and that was so cool. So yeah, they can sponsor the room, and yeah.
I love that. What a great opportunity to see exactly where your money is going. You know, you have the $350, you give it, and then you get to see how
directly impacts. Yeah, every dollar stays right here in West Michigan, helping other kids.
I love that. All right, Stephanie. So how can we keep track of you and all the great work that you guys are doing?
Yeah, so we're on almost every social media channel: Facebook, LinkedIn, even TikTok.
TikTok,
okay. Yeah.
All right, I got to find that one.
Yeah, Once Upon a Room GR.
Okay, Once Upon a Room GR. Get plugged in, sign up for that newsletter so you can learn about all the things that are happening. Be a volunteer. Sponsor a room, $350. Such a great way to give back and to see how your money is being used. onceuponaroom.org/GR or onceuponaroomgr.org.
Yep.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Stephanie.
Thanks, Michelle.